Hello, and welcome to this Altiva end user phone training on the Polycom 450. To begin this training, let's take a quick tour of the Polycom 450 phone. On top of the dial pad, you're going to see three keys: a hold button, a headset key, and a speakerphone button. On the bottom of the dial pad, you'll see the volume keys, and these are used to control the volume. When you're on a call, it controls the call volume, and when you're not on a call, it controls the ring volume. Over here on the right, we have our feature keys. We have a microphone mute button, a redial button, messages, and menu. On top of that, we have our arrow keys, our navigation pad, and this allows us to navigate the menus. It also allows us to select callers when we talk about multiple callers, and we'll get into that later on in the training. Coming up on top, we have our line speed dial keys. The four buttons you see here correspond with soft keys that appear on your phone. The soft keys change depending on what you're doing with your phone. Now the phone is idle, so for example, I have the option of making a new call or setting up my call forwarding. In the upper right hand corner, you will see the phone's extension. Placing and answering a call. There are three ways to place a call on the Polycom 450. The first is to pick up the handset. The second is to hit the speakerphone key. Or if you have a headset plugged into the phone, you can press the headset key as well. You simply just need to dial the number to start a call. Answering a call is just as easy. There are three ways to answer a call. You can pick up the handset, press the speakerphone key, or press the headset key. Placing a call on hold. To place a call on hold, you either press the hold key on the phone or the hold soft key you see here on the screen. Once you press the hold button, you'll see that it changes to resume down here. So it's the same button to resume the call. You'll also see the caller show up here. It'll say hold next to the caller's name along with a call timer. Please note that a caller will stay on hold until you hit the resume key and take them off of hold. To mute a caller, simply press the mute button on your Polycom phone. When callers are on mute, they cannot hear you, but you can hear them. You'll also see a little mute icon show up on the phone's screen. Handling multiple calls. The Polycom 450 can handle up to 8 calls at once. While you are on a live call and a second call comes in, you'll hear a beep in the receiver alerting you that there's a second incoming call. In order to answer that second call, you must put your current caller on hold first. As you can see in our example here, caller C is our active caller and caller E is the incoming call. I must push for caller C on hold by pressing the hold soft key button here on the phone. You'll see now that caller C is on hold. I can now either hit the answer soft key to answer the phone or the reject soft key to send caller E to my voicemail. To navigate back to caller C, I would use the navigation pad, the arrows on the Polycom phone. So to do that, I would scroll down my arrow to caller C. As you can see over here, caller C is now highlighted. And then I would press the resume soft key to resume the call. And you can see now here that caller C is my active caller because they are on top, and caller E is now on hold. So to review, you select the caller with the arrow keys on your phone, and then press the resume button to resume the call with that caller. And your active caller will always appear at the top of the screen. Transferring calls. The Polycom 450 allows you two types of transfers: a blind and a consulted. For consulted transfer, you talk to the party first and announce the call, letting them know who's calling before transferring the call to him or her. For a blind transfer, the recipient is not consulted before transferring the call to him or her. In this scenario, the caller ID goes with the transfer. We will begin by discussing a consulted transfer. To start a consulted transfer, simply press the Transfer Soft Key button on your Polycom phone. This will put your current caller on hold. Next, dial the extension or 9-digit number of the person you wish to transfer the call to. Once that person answers the phone, announce the call, and then press Transfer again to complete the transfer to that person. For a blind transfer, again we start by pressing the Transfer Soft Key button on your Polycom phone. This will put the current caller on hold. This time we're going to press the blind button on the phone first. You will then see Blind Transfer To appear on your Polycom phone screen. Now type in the extension or the 9-digit number of the person you wish to transfer the call to and press Send. Once you press the Send button, the call will be sent to that person and no longer appear on your screen. To the person you transfer the call to, they will see the incoming caller ID of the person being transferred. At any time, you can always press the Cancel Soft Key on your phone to go back to your original caller. Transfer to voicemail. You can also directly transfer a call to a person's voicemail account. In this scenario, it would go right to their voicemail and their phone will not ring. To begin, press the More Soft Key on your Polycom phone until you see the Transfer to Voicemail soft key appear. Press the Transfer to Voicemail soft key. You will see the screen below appear. Enter in the person's extension and then press Enter to send it directly to their voicemail. Call Park. Call Park is a feature that allows you to park a call on an extension and then pick that call up from any other Polycom phone in your building. While on an active call, press the More Soft Key on your Polycom phone until you see Call Park appear. Press the Call Park soft key on your phone. Next, you need to enter an extension. It doesn't matter what extension you use, as long as it's a real extension for your company. You can use your own extension if you wish. Once you've entered an extension, press Enter to park the call. You will hear an announcement from the phone saying the call has been parked, and the call will disappear off of your phone. It is now parked in the cloud, and the caller will hear hold music until that call is retrieved. Park Retrieve. To retrieve a park call, go to any idle phone in your office and press the Park Retrieve button. Enter in the extension the call was parked on and press Enter. You will now be on the phone with that caller. Please note that if the call is not answered in a certain amount of time, which is defaulted to 45 seconds, a reminder ring will ring on the phone you press the park button on, letting you know that someone is still on hold. Conference calling. You can conference in up to 3 people per phone on the Polycom 450s. To begin a conference call while on an active call, press the More soft key on your Polycom phone until you see the Conference soft key appear. Press the Conference soft key, which will put your current caller on hold. Next, dial in the extension or 9-digit number of the person you wish to conference in. Once a third party answers, you can tell them that you wish to conference them in on a call, and then press the conference key again to join the conference together. You will see Conference URI show up on your Polycom screen. Please note you can also put the conference on hold by pressing the hold button while on a conference. If you put the conference on hold, the other 2 parties can speak without you. Call forwarding. You can forward calls on your Polycom phone to a different number or extension. There are 3 types of call forwarding: always, no answer, and busy. Call forwarding always allows you to forward calls to a different number or extension, and your phone will not ring. Call forward no answer allows you to forward calls to a different number extension after a set number of rings. And call forward busy allows you to forward calls to a different number or extension if you are currently on a call. Enable call forwarding. To enable call forwarding, from the idle screen on your phone, press the forward soft key. You'll see three options appear: always, no answer, and busy. Highlight the one you wish to select and press the select soft key on your phone. In this example, we selected always. Next, enter in the extension or number you wish to forward the calls to and press the enable soft key on your phone. You will see a call forward always icon appear on your phone, letting you know those calls are being forwarded to another number or extension. Call list. You can easily access your speed dials, received calls, missed calls, and placed calls by using the navigation arrows on your Polycom phone. You can see here in the chart the arrows, each arrow corresponds directly with one of these options. To go back to the idle screen, simply press the exit soft key or lift the handset.